Dear students, welcome to Web Technology Lab. Today we are going to discuss on program number 9. First we will understand the program statement. Write a PHP program named states.py that declares a variable states with value Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Massachusetts, Kansas. Write a PHP program that does the following. Search for a word in variable states that ends in XAS. Store this word in element 0 of the list named statesList. Okay. Next, search for the word in the states that begin with K and ends with S. Perform a case-sensitive comparison. Okay, store this word in element 1 of statesList. Okay. Next, search for a word in states that begin with M and ends with S. Store this word in element 2 of the list. Search for a word in states that ends in A. Okay. Store this word in the element 3 of the list. Okay, this is the problem statement. To summarize this, see, there is a string. What we have to do based on the certain conditions, we have to do the pattern matching of these strings, okay, and store it in different parts of the array. Okay, so first we are going to store the string substring which ends with SAS. Okay, then which is start from K and end with S, and then start with capital M and end with S. Then in the third case, which is end with A. Okay, likewise 4 different comparison we have to do. Okay, so in order to write a program for this problem, we should know about pattern matching, okay, and regular expressions. See, for pattern matching we need a regular expression. Why? Because regular expression, we construct the pattern using regular expressions. Okay, so regular expressions are part of our study since from the 3rd semester, where you have started learning your Unix classes, and then few other higher level languages we have studied how exactly we can do pattern matching. In the theoretical part of PHP, there also we learn how to do the pattern matching using different functions available in PHP. Those functions we should use here in order to write the program for this. Okay. So first we will understand what is a regular expression. From the Wikipedia, the statement goes like this. A regular expression, okay, a regular expression is a sequence of characters that define a search pattern. Okay, it's a sequence of characters which will define a search pattern. Okay, so usually such patterns are used by string searching algorithms or find and replace operations on string. We are now doing the same thing, right? So we have a string, we have to search for a particular substring of it. Okay, so for input validation, even sometimes what happens, we have to evaluate or else validate the user input. At that time also we are going to use. For example, if we want to validate an email, okay, so email has a specific pattern, right? For example, CSC at @cat.tumku.org. Okay, CSC is there. Okay, and then at symbol will come. @tumku, there is a domain name. Okay, and ended with a .com or with different domains, right? So likewise, there is a pattern. If you want to match with, if you want to validate a email ID, means the must and should symbols along with the sequence of patterns we are supposed to use. Okay, so here also we are going to do the same thing. Few things we need to understand before started writing the program. First one, which method we are going to use. Okay, which method we are going to use for pattern matching, and then few other functions which are needed for writing the program. Okay, next, I use W3 schools for that information. See, PHP provides so many functions for different purposes of pattern matching. Okay, so few functions are preg_filter, preg_grep, preg_last_error, preg_match, preg_match_all, preg_replace, preg_replace_callback, preg_replace_callback_array, preg_split, preg_quote. So the discussion on these functions is not a scope of this particular lecture. Here we are going to learn on the function which we are going to use it in our lab program. Okay, so one that such function is preg_match. Okay, preg_match. Okay, what this function will do? The preg_match function returns whether a match was found in a string. Whether a match was found in a string. Okay, so how exactly this function will look like? Preg_match is the function name. We are going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what are these parameters? For example, pattern. Okay, so we need to construct a regular expression pattern, right? That will be the first part of the function. Required. Required means must and should field it is. Okay, contains a regular expression including what to search for. For example, in that you are searching in a string, you are searching for a character, or else you can search for a string, whatever you want. Okay, so that you should make a pattern using regular expression and pass it as a first argument. Second one, input. See, we have to search in a string. Okay, that string should be an input, right? So that is required. Pattern is required and then input is required. The string in which the search will be performed. Okay, second one. Third one, matches. So using the third parameter is optional. Okay, optional this one. If you want, you can use, otherwise you can neglect also. The variable used in this parameter will be populated with an array containing all the matches that were found. See, I can use an array variable here. So whenever the pattern found, it will be added to it like that. Okay, there will be two separate flags also possible. Preg_offset_capture. Okay, what this will do? It is going to create an array. Okay, so two part of it. The value, the key part will be the match string, and the value part will be the position of the string, substring in the main string. Okay, position of the substring in the main string. I will demonstrate this, you will understand. Okay, next second flag is preg unmatched as null. Okay, when this option is enabled, unmatched subpatterns will be returned as null instead of as an empty string. If you are very much specific, I don't want an empty string, I want the return value as null, this we can use. Okay, the last parameter is offset. Okay, this is an optional, default to 0. Okay, this offset mainly tells us where exactly we need to start the search in the given string. Okay, so if you set this as an 2, okay, so that means it will start searching from the offset position 2. Okay, the index position 2 to the end of the string like that. Okay, and then what it returns, this value return. This is very, very important when you are studying any function. What the parameters it uses and what the return value, you should understand. Returns 1 if the match was found, 0 if no matches were found, and false if an error occurred. Okay, so 0. What we can do, we can directly put this into an if condition, and if the we can write the true statements in the true block. Okay, so that is normally how they are going to use. We will have a demo of it. Okay, demo of this particular function. So there is a code. Yeah, what this code will do? Yeah, visit W3 schools. There is a regular expression. Okay, and echo this will be okay. So W3 schools there is there in the input string. So return value should be 1. That is what it is written. Okay, with certain yeah. This is much more elaborated usage. Preg match, there is a pattern. Okay, both are previous examples only. Okay, there is a string we are used. Okay, string is the input, pattern is the regular expression one. Matches is the array which holds the matched pattern, matched string. Okay, so preg offset capture. We are enabled preg offset capture. So this will holds the string which is matched. Okay, so the substring will be, first part of it will be a string, matched string. Second part will be the first position of the string in the main string, position of the first character of the substring in the main string. Okay, we will understand. Okay, welcome to W3 schools. Okay, so this is the pattern. We are matching with W3 schools. Okay, pattern is the regular expression. String is the input. Matches is the array which holds the matched string. Okay, since it is said the matched string will look like this. What is this? This is the substring. Okay, this is an array, right? Matches is an array. Okay, so which holds the substring. Okay, in the two parts. First one will be the matched string. Okay, the 0th location. That is index 0 is the matched string. And the second one will be the position of the string in the main string. Okay, for example, you see here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, sorry, somewhere we missed. Okay, so 11th position. So if you want, you can give a space and then run again. Yeah, position is now 12. It is increased by 1. Like that. If you want to know where exactly the matched string is there in the main string, that at that time we can make use of this. Okay. So this is about preg underscore match. So what normally we are doing in this program is we are constructing a regular expression like this. Okay, which will be used as a pattern. We will put that into an preg underscore match function, and we will check if it is there. We are going to add this string into a particular array. Okay. Okay, let's start typing the program. So they are given the string Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, and Massachusetts. So first we'll directly start PHP only. Okay. The variable is states Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Massachusetts, Kansas. Okay, this is the string we are considered. This is the input string. First we will display it. Echo input string dollar states. I am using a single quote here to avoid to display the variable dollar states. I'll concatenate this. We used to leave a sufficient space before the next line prints. Okay, then we'll take an array now, because when we are going to compare to the different words of a same string, it should not be a single string, right? So there should be substrings. So now Mississippi should be a string, Alabama is a string, and Texas should be a string, like that. So in order to hold those substrings, we are going to take an array. We call it as states array. States array. Okay. Then, so now we are going to convert the string, input string, into substrings. Okay. So we are going to use the function called explode. I'll take states1 equals explode of. We are going to create a substring based on the space. Okay. And my input string will be states. Okay. So now what we are going to do, we are going to apply Prog9 function for each and every substring available in states array, and we are going, if at all if the match found, we are going to put it in a states array. Okay. For each states1. Okay. For each states1 as state. If break underscore match of, so it should be, string should be ended with XAS. That was the first question asked. That should be ended with. Okay, so that's why dollar symbol will come. Okay, this is the pattern. And now we have to specify the input string, right? So dollar state. Fine, format on the input string. Yeah, we are going to close it now. If it matches, then the Prog9 will return high. Okay, at that time what we will do, we are going to add it to states array of 0 equals dollar state. Yeah, that's what we are going to do. We are going to test with all the substring like Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Massachusetts, and Kansas. Okay, so this is the first question they asked. The string end with XAS. Okay, so next, the next question, the pattern will be Kansas ending with. Okay, so if that is the case, we are going to add it as a first string. Okay, so this will be repeated for next set of string. The pattern will be Massachusetts. Pattern will be Massachusetts. Okay, if that is the case, we are going to add to the string. Okay, the last case pattern will be Alabama. Okay, if that is the case, we'll save it in state array. Okay, in the fourth position. Next, what we will do, echo. Okay, so based on the comparison, we place the string, okay, matched string in state array. Now we are going to print them. Use print underscore r function. That's it. Okay, I'll save it as states.php function. I saved it as states.php program. Okay, we'll go back. We'll try to execute. Yes, my Apache is running. Okay, there is an error. Input string. Okay, states equals. Yeah, it is displaying. The output undefined variable. Probably we have typed the name wrong. It says states array. We'll save it and we will run again. Yeah, it has come. Okay, so based on the string matching, we have placed the strings in an array and that we are displaying it. Okay, so this is about program number 9. So thank you for listening.